How did you get into crime anyways?
Through my dad. My old man was like a criminal. I don't know if you remember when the Bank of America,
Yeah.
he got done. He was one of them that done that.
He was one of them, okay.
Yeah. He done a 12 years, 18. He basically taught me. You know, if I want to be honest about it. You know, he's dead now, dead and gone. But yeah, he did. You know, and he didn't discourage me, put it that way.
Thank you so much for talking to us. First
No
of all,
problem.
how old are you?
65.
65. And Terry, how long have you been homeless for?
5 years.
5 years, okay.
Yeah.
How did it all happen?
Well, I went in prison
Okay.
for a long time. It was 14 years I got.
Did you complete the 14 years?
So I done 12 years, 4 months.
Okay, now, okay. Long time, man.
And the person who grasped me up
Yeah.
is now with my wife. And got 2 kids with him, so there's no way I could go back there. I just couldn't, you know. Well, I wouldn't have done anyway, but I couldn't. He's still there.
Okay.
And since then, I've been on the street.
What did you go to prison for?
I robbed a bank
Okay.
in Bow.
In Bow?
Yeah, well,
How much did you take from there?
170,000 quid.
Okay. And
They got 90 something of it back when they nicked us, like me and my 2 mates. But, you know.
Did your mates go in prison as well?
Yeah, all of us did, yeah. We all got 14 years.
And they all came, you guys came out together?
No, they only done 9 years, 4 months.
Okay.
I escaped twice. So,
Okay.
You
You
know.
escaped? What do you mean you escaped?
I escaped from prison.
Okay. What happened after?
Well, I got caught and lose a year's remission the
Okay.
first time, 2 years the second time. But I was aggro in jail, you know. I was fighting with them on the roof, causing damage,
Yeah.
you know, all sorts of shit I was doing.
When did you get out of prison?
5 years ago.
Okay. So since then you've been homeless, or?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, since the day I got out.
So those mates of yours that you went to prison with, are you still in touch with them?
Yeah.
Are they homeless as well?
No.
They're not homeless,
No, they're
just you.
back with their family, like their wives and that, yeah.
And who did you have in your family?
I had a wife and 3 kids.
3 kids. Are your kids, they must be grown up now.
Yeah, my daughter's 43, I've got a boy at 39, one at 37.
Are you still in touch with
Yeah,
them?
yeah, I get on great with them.
What area did you live in?
I've come from Bow.
Okay, well, all right.
Yeah, originally, yeah.
Do your family know that you're homeless?
Yeah, yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They haven't done anything to help you?
I haven't asked.
No?
No, I
Okay.
don't really want to ask them, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
It's embarrassing to
So
ask them.
you do go and visit them?
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Yeah?
yeah,
Oh,
I'll
okay.
see them
So
once, maybe twice a week.
Terry, how was your life before you became homeless and you went to prison? How was your life before that? Were
I've
you always
always-
into crime, or
Yeah.
pretty much?
Yeah, I've never had a job. And I've been in jail for I've done a 7-year jail sentence,
Okay.
then a 9, and the last one 14. So I've done plenty of jail.
A lot of jail.
Yeah, that's most of it, yeah.
Okay. You know, when you came out of prison and you said this is the first time being homeless, how was that first day that you realised you're homeless? How was that first night?
It was shock.
Yeah?
Yeah, a bloody shock, yeah. Bad one, really.
You know things got real, innit? Things got
Yeah,
serious.
well, that's when it gets proper, you know.
Where did you sleep that first night?
In Bow.
Yeah? Or
In the
just
shop
that-
doorway, yeah.
The shop doorway, okay. And then where do you currently sleep?
Anywhere,
Anyway, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, have you become used to sleeping out?
Yeah, I normally, 9 out of 10, I sleep in the car park at Nando's.
Yeah.
Underground there.
Yeah.
And I've got a little room there,
Okay.
and I've got a sleeping bag there, and the caretaker's all right with me.
Are they
because
okay with you?
I keep it tidy, you know.
Yeah.
So,
What do you find to be the toughest thing about being homeless?
just being on the street, basically.
Yeah.
And never having the money I need to to survive, really. That's why I'm doing this, begging. It's, I'm embarrassed about it, but I ain't got no choice.
And I'm guessing because of your criminal career, you probably were around a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now having no money,
Yep. It's
how was that transition from having so much money and not having anything?
a disaster
Yeah.
for me, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mate. It's hard work, believe me, it is.
How did you get into crime, anyways?
Through my dad. My old man was like a criminal. I don't know if you remember when the Bank of America,
Yeah.
he got done. He was one of them that done that.
He was one of them. Okay.
Yeah. He done a 12 years, 18.
Did you used to commit crimes with him together?
No, I've never committed a crime with me, Dad.
Okay.
But he basically like taught me. You know, if I want to be honest about it, you know, he's dead now, like dead and gone. But yeah, he did. You know, and he didn't discourage me, put it that way.
So since your dad was into crime, how was your childhood like? Did you have a lot of money around you, or not? Was it still tough for you?
No, I never went without nothing as a kid. No, I had anything I wanted. We was abroad 3-4 times a year.
Okay.
Yeah, we always had I had a good upbringing.
Yeah.
Like in that sense,
yeah.
I was never short of nothing. No,
okay.
that I wasn't. No.
Have you got any siblings?
Sister.
Sister, yeah.
Yeah, little sister. Yeah,
she's in both.
3 years, yeah, younger than me, but she works for the Bank of America.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's got a really good job.
Okay.
You know, she's just found out her husband's got bowel cancer, so you know.
Sorry to hear that. When did you speak to her last?
Yesterday.
Okay, that's good, man. You're in contact with your family
yeah,
still.
she comes from Bow as well, so
okay.
You know, I'll see her at least once a week.
What do you miss the most from your life before?
To be truthful?
Yeah.
The money.
The money.
Yeah, it's the truth, man. Yeah, like if I'm honest about it, yeah.
No, keep it real with us. And what is it about the money that you miss? What would you do with the money if you had it?
Always out enjoying myself, and I never went short of nothing. Always had everything, anything I wanted, I had. Yeah. It's not like now.
Yeah.
God, geez.
What do you feel like your future looks like?
Dim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the organisations not helping you, like the homeless charities?
No, I've tried them all. Like I've got 2 at the moment.
Yeah.
Supposed to be trying to find me somewhere to live, and if I had somewhere to live, things would be totally different for me, I think.
Yeah, and plus, if you're 65, they should really put you up on the list, like.
Well, they haven't. Like I say, I've been dealing with what do they call them now? It's a street organisation. I've been dealing with them for nearly a year.
Okay.
And they've been looking for me, and I've got a social worker who's trying to do something for me as well.
Yeah.
But it took them a year just to get my fucking birth certificate.
Okay.
You know?
Are you on universal credit as well?
Yeah.
You got that, yeah?
Yeah. That's £330 a month. It was 412, but last month they got cut down for some reason. I think that was for everybody, not for me.
And while you've been homeless, have you been experiencing any addictions to any substances?
Yeah.
Which ones?
I was on heroin.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got myself off that.
Okay.
You know, thankfully.
Or you're on methadone or?
No.
Okay. How did you get off it?
I just done it, clapped it out.
Cold turkey, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else apart from that?
No.
Okay.
No.
And you know, people that you've met while being homeless, what's the nicest thing someone has done for you since you've been homeless?
Give me a few quid, basically.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's the honest truth of it, yeah.
And what would you say is the meanest thing someone has done to you?
Robbed me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of things did they take?
My money.
Yeah?
All my stuff, clothes. You know, I was left with what I stood up in.
Serious?
Yeah.
And then you said you sleep in the car park there. Have you got like a tent or a sleeping bag?
I've got a sleeping bag there.
And
some, like, say, it's not a mattress, but it is. You know, but I'm comfortable. And I've got a quilt down there. And
are you on your own or you got other friends there?
No, I'm on my own. Okay. And I'd rather be on my own, to be truthful.
What's the reason? A lot of people have said that. Why would you rather be on your own?
Well, I've got no one to rely on. You know, it's just me. And I feel better like that.
And you said you used to take heroin before. How long did you take that for?
A couple of years.
And suppose someone watching this video, they're thinking about taking Class A drugs. What would you advise
Well, I'll
people?
tell them, leave it alone. Stay as fucking far away from
Why?
me as you can get. Well, because it's a nightmare. You know, once you're addicted, you do anything to get it. Steal, beg, borrow. You know, you do anything to get it going. You know.
Okay.
And it's a right bullshit fucking thing to be in, mate. And I'll tell you, it's the worst thing I ever did.
Wow, that's powerful, man.
But you know, the best thing I ever did was clutch it out.
Get off it.
And that's what I did. But thankfully, my habit weren't that terrible that the cluck, like people have said to me, it lasts 3 months, 4 months sometimes to cluck.
Okay.
But it lasted me for about 3-4 weeks.
Okay.
And I had a rough 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, those weeks must be so tough for you.
They were. But once I started it, I just stuck it.
So it was like a commitment that you made to it, innit?
Yeah, I made up my mind.
Yeah.
Well, it was my kids, basically. They said to me, Dad, you know, please
Okay.
get off. And I promised them I would, and I
Yeah.
did.
And you got grandkids as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got 5.
Nice, okay.
4 boys and 1 girl.
Yeah,
But I see them and all quite often.
yeah.
Like they've what, from 14 down to a few months.
Okay.
Yeah, my daughter's just had a daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you told us earlier that you went prison for the robbery of a bank as well. Now,
Yeah.
we don't meet many people who have experienced that,
Yeah.
and you went through it. What would you advise me to some people who are trying to get into crime?
Stay out of it, mate, you know, because it's just,
But it pays, innit?
it don't.
Don't it?
No.
If you got away, it would have paid.
Yeah, it pays for like a short while.
Okay.
But there's always a come down. You get
Okay.
caught. You know, sooner or later. No, there's no criminals that don't get caught. We all get caught sooner
At
or
some
later.
point,
you
yeah.
know?
It's a gamble, innit?
Yeah, and that's
Okay.
exactly what it is. You're playing with your life.
Wow. Okay.
you
What
know?
was your mind state when you were committing these big robberies? Like, what was going through your mind? Were you nervous? Were you scared?
No, it's like the first one, yeah. But after the first one, boss, I enjoyed it.
Okay.
It was a buzz, you know.
Gives you a buzz, yeah?
Yeah, it was a buzz, yeah.
Okay.
If I'm honest with you, I'm trying to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, thank you. Because people are learning a lot from you,
Yeah, it was
Terry.
a buzz.
Okay.
You know, I enjoyed it, and that was my like the downfall side of it, really.
Did you ever have any issues with your colleagues that you were working with the robberies?
What do you mean?
Did you have any conflicts with them?
No.
You got along, yeah?
No. They were people that I was at school with.
Okay, so you need them from way
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Known them, what, 60 years, some of them, since we was 4 or 5.
What's the one lesson that you've learned from your life so far?
If I had it all over again, I would have done it entirely differently. you know?
What would you have changed?
I would have gone to work, got a job, got a career of some sorts, but you know, I didn't bother because I was a criminal, like, you know, my dad and that, he was. So I don't know. It's hard to explain to you, really. I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it, but
Yeah.
then now you spent a long time of your life, you know, in that crime world.
Yeah.
How did you stop? Like, what happened? Because
Well,
that's
I-
still probably in you somewhere. How did you get rid of that?
I just come out of jail and I've been on the street since. But don't get me wrong. If it come up again, the opportunity to do something drastic like that again, I probably would.
Wow,
I'm
you're
being
super
straight with
honest, man.
I've been straight with you. I would. Yeah, if something like my pals come to me and said to me, "Tell, look, we got another like a bank sort of thing or whatever," I'd wait up and go crash. You know, I'd have a go.
All right. And being on the streets, what makes you happy? Is there anything that makes you happy while you're homeless?
I have some good laughs on the street, to be honest with you.
With,
yeah.
with the homeless or with people
Yeah,
walking past you?
all sorts of people,
Everyone,
but
yeah.
like with them in particular, some of the things I see out here, God, gee, it's hilarious.
Yeah?
You know, yeah.
Are
There's
you-
never a dull moment, put it that
Are
way.
you always around this area here?
Yeah, yeah.
And what would you say makes you sad?
Seeing people like youngsters get in this situation, you know, because it's no good. But some of them think it's great.
Yeah. And you were one of them, innit?
Yeah, well.
If you think about it back
yeah.
then. It's hard to tell them. When you look at people walking past you and you see a lot of it, what's the one thing you wish these people knew about the homeless that you feel they don't know?
Oh, blimey. Just what it's like to be actually on the street, because they don't, you know. But I've had a lot of them say to me, "Why don't you go home?"
Yeah.
And my answer to them straight away is, "Well, I ain't got one to go to, mate."
Exactly.
You know, it's easy for you to say that,
Yeah.
and it is. But they don't understand what it's like to be on the street.
Would you say the toughest months for you on the streets are the winter months?
Yeah, right now it's getting worse
It's
now.
getting
yeah.
cold now, isn't it?
Yeah.
What things do you change then during winter? Is there anything you change about your routine?
Well, no, just the clothes I wear, basically. Right, I got
Where
two.
did you get these clothes from?
Well, the lady in the chicken shop across the road gave me this jacket the other day.
Okay.
Yeah, she bought it for me, yeah.
Nice.
She paid fucking 80 quid for it.
Yeah.
You know, I told her no, and she didn't have it. I went in there the next day, because I go in there every day
Yeah.
and get chicken, chips and that sort of thing. And she She wouldn't have
What,
no.
they
say.
pay for it or you pay for it?
She paid for it.
The food as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah,
So you've made some good friends on the street, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Now, people that are going to watch this video, what would your final message be to the world? What would you want the world to know?
You know, just have a bit more like fucking like faith in people like myself. You know, because we're not all bad.
Yeah.
You know, some of us are, and I probably am one of them. You know, but we're not all like it.
Okay. Man, I love your honesty, honestly, Terry.
Well, no,
be honest.
what's the point of lying to you? You ain't gonna do me no favours, is it?
Yeah. And now, you know, a lot of people that watch our videos, they donate money to us or to our GoFundMe page. With the money, we help the homeless.
Yeah.
What would your message be to people that donate money to help the homeless?
Well, thank you for that, and I do appreciate that because like it's like people like you that occasionally you get help. It's not every day you don't, but you do occasionally, and it does help. Believe me, it does.
And before we wrap it up, is there anything else you want to share with the people? Anything you got to say?
No, but
good?
I need to, you know, have a bit of bit of sympathy, really.
Yeah, compassion.
Yeah, compassion sometimes, you know.
What kind of things could the people do to help the homeless? Like practical stuff, what could they do? Because you see, let me tell you one thing before you answer that. These people that walk past you, Terry, a lot of them, they actually in their heart, they want to help the homeless, but they don't really know what to do.
Yeah, I see a lot of them, they think giving you money, and like, they do, a lot of them do, but a lot of them, they don't because they think drink, drugs.
Yeah.
You know, and like, I can't blame them for that because a lot of it does go on drink and drugs.
Especially in London, it's massive.
Oh,
The drug scene is big.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the drug scene. Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So what could they do then to practically help the homeless?
Well, help donate it, give it to people like you, who would like know what to do with it. You know.
Yeah. And I'm sure you know a lot of the other homeless people around here who we've spoken to, like Yaz and Joseph and Sean, who walked past earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Richard as well. He's around here in Asda.
I do know. I know them all.
Yeah, you know them all.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, well, look, thank you so much for your time, and I really hope your situation improves.
Yep, boss, thank you.
And I'm so happy that you're in touch with your family. That's powerful.
I will never lose touch with my kids.
That's great, man.
And my grandkids, like, I'm just getting to know them, really.
Yeah.
You know, the youngest one's 9 months now.
9 months now. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much once again.
Well, thank you.
So Terry, we got you the gift card from Tesco.
Yep,
This got £30 on it, so you can buy anything from Tesco for up to £30. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any last words?
No, thank you very much.
All right.
I do appreciate what you've done. Thank you for that.
All right. God bless you. Yeah. Take care.
God bless you.